Writers, yesterday you filled in a graphic organizer telling who you were grateful for in your life. Today we're going to take that graphic organizer and compose or write a letter. Most of the hard work is done for us though, because we've already done our thinking. Let's take a look back at my graphic organizer. You'll remember that I am grateful for my younger sister, Heather. And the reasons I am so grateful for her is because she is a helper. She helps me do things that are difficult. She's a wonderful, fantastic aunt to my daughters, and she plans fun vacations that we have taken together. So I'm going to use at least two of these ideas now as I compose my letter. I want to start by telling her my opinion up here where you wrote that you think your person is the best. So I want to start there and then I will elaborate or give reasons why she's the best. As you see, I start my letter with the date. Today's date is November 18th, 2021. Then I move on to the greeting. The greeting is just where you address the person you're writing to. Dear Heather or Dear Mom and Dad. Then you start with the body of the letter, your ideas off of your graphic organizer. Dear Heather, thank you for being a wonderful sister. I appreciate the way you support and help me when there's work to be done. Now, that was one of my big ideas on my graphic organizer. So I stated that, but now to make my writing more interesting and specific, I need to give an example. For example, cleaning out Dad's house would have taken forever without you by my side working with me. I gave a specific example of how Heather supports and helps me. You'll want to do that in your letter. You're not going to just write your three ideas on your graphic organizer. With each idea, you're going to add one more sentence that gives an example or explains what you mean. I'm also thankful that you're a great aunt to my daughters. You recognize that from my graphic organizer. Now you know it's time for me to give an example of how she's a great aunt. They enjoy your funny texts and care packages. So I gave an example of how she's a fantastic aunt. She sends them funny texts and she sends them care packages because two of my daughters are in college. Then I'm ready for my closing. The closing is just the way you say goodbye. If it's someone in your family, love is appropriate. If you're writing to a friend, you might say your friend, or you could say sincerely. And then you sign your name. You'll see that I sign my first name because she's my sister. She doesn't call me Mrs. Tornquist. She calls me Heidi. Your teacher will provide you with letter writing paper. As long as you have your graphic organizer to refer to, you're ready to go. Please note that when I wrote my letter, there was one idea I didn't use from my graphic organizer. And that's okay. Go with the ideas you're most excited about and the ideas that you can give an example or follow up sentence for. Your person is going to be so excited to receive your letter. There's nothing better than hearing a thank you from someone you care about. So do your best and make somebody's day today.